No sé, ey, yo lo noto confundido, confundido. Tú andas con lo tuyo, yo ando con lo mío, aborrecido. Esta perra aquí nadie para en los pares. Son pa' que te cure y esa carita hace que se... Mami, tú y yo somos iguales, pero con esto...
Coming right up, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Is coming up next, and we'll be right back.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up, and I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. Never caught off, not one day. But I'm still on my way.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce on the sidelines. Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Joel Embiid. Stephen Curry is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Durant in at the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Gordon Hayward. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Hill in at the shooting guard position. A cross-conference rivalry between these two teams, Grant, a sign of some high-level basketball in their past.
Well, you think about finals history. I mean, that's when the East meets the West in the playoffs. So, sure to expect some fireworks here tonight.
And here's Paul. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Booker pulls it down. That one's good from James on the assist from Booker.
Yeah, Booker keeping that. defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Booker finds James. Back to Booker. Now here's Curry. Pass to Embiid. And here's James. The kick out. Curry. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo against Embiid. Over Antetokounmpo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. About a minute into this first quarter. Hill the pass to Kaman. Drops in the layup for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Booker. He's been contributing over 15 a game.
This is one of the specialties of Devin Booker. That mid-range, you offer it, he'll take it.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Over to the left wing. Hill for 3.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
Kaman gets the bucket.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Embiid. Outside Durant. Back to Embiid. Booker with it. Embiid, a screen on Hill. Hill with the steal. And here's the fast break for the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Now Curry. He's guarded by Paul. On the wing, Durant. In his last outing with 12 points. Six on the shot clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Paul, shot is off. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Floats one up. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Outside, Hill. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Paul. Over Curry. Paul, shot is off.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
James finds Booker. James, a screen on Hill. For 3, Booker sends it home from three-point land. Booker's got 5 now.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Paul with it. Now guarded by Curry. Pass to Hayward. Launches it. Knocks down the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Embiid. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Back to Curry. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here we go. Here's Paul. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Booker. Embiid, a screen on Hill. Now here's Booker. 15 in his last outing. On the wing, Durant. Shoots over Hayward. Giannis with the rebound. Got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Now Paul. Puts it up from 17. Joel Embiid with the board.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Pass to Booker. Back to Curry. And the layup falls.
Stephen Curry, a 3-level scorer, gets a chippy right there.
So it's the home team now. 4-point game.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
Taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Gordon Hayward.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
So it's the home team now. They lead by 4. Here's Bargnani. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Durant against Hayward. Outside Booker. To the inside. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Adebayo's checked in for Embiid. Gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Curry against Paul. Pass to Bargnani. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Hayward. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Hayward's got 6 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Durant, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Durant. James, outside. Pass to Curry. Here's the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Curry's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Paul against Curry. Antetokounmpo outside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. He's checked in for Hayward. Gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's James. An effective score for them, scoring around 20. Curry passes to Davis, out to James. Just 5 on the clock. Throws it up high and finished off by Davis.
I'm not sure there is a right way to defend LeBron in pick and roll situations. He'll score it, or he's going to set up a teammate, turn the lights out.
Now here's Paul. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Paul. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Curry for 3. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Curry's got 8 points.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Good. Gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Spins. Curry passes to Adebayo. Back to Curry. Paul with a steal. And here comes the break. Fine with a chance at a three-point play.
Now CP3 knows every string to pull on the offensive end. What a pretty pass.
Well, Doris, we're officially in the thick of it now. A big chunk of the season in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, no time. To look back either, BA. What's done is done. The teams that learn from everything that's happened to this point and then continue to make adjustments and enhance what they do well, those are the teams you usually see make extended runs.
James with the ball. Outside Holiday. Adebayo finds Holiday. Right side Davis. Here's James. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
At the line for the away team, LeBron James. 1 shot.
Free throw good from James.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Johnson for 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Down low. Here's Bargnani. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists now in this one. Now Davis. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. James against Johnson. Bargnani pulls it in.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
A good look from Johnson. Nails the wide open jumper.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost. Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. They're hoping to break out from 8th place in the back half of the season. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 11. Nice shot by Durant.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's Paul. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Edwards. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Davis, the pass to Edwards. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pass to Adebayo.
2 minutes remaining first. 2.
Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Rejected.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Here's Bargnani. All sorts of time. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Durant with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, this is the dilemma you're in. Kevin Durant is a difficult check. He's going to draw contact. And, oh, by the way, I'm 90% from the free throw line.
That one misses.
If you are a defender guarding Kevin Durant, you have got to have great stamina, both mentally and physically. He is as well-rounded an offensive player as the game has ever seen. And, boy, good night when he starts to cook.
Good on the second one. Now here's Paul. Johnson a screen on Holiday. And it's Paul off the drive. And it's blocked by Davis.
And that's the wingspan of Davis at play. You think you can get the shot off, but he still reaches you. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Durant's gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Paul with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Johnson a screen on Holiday. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Johnson's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Holiday. Outside Durant. Shakes him, and it's good on the lay-in. Durant's got 9.
Now, Kevin Durant's not missing chippies, folks. You allow him to get that kind of position, turn the lights out.
Here's Levine. No points yet. Pass to Kaman. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot is good by Edwards.
Taking the contact in the NBA, such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Holiday against Paul. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
3rd team foul. substitution on the court.
Nine seconds left to play in the first. Hayward for three. Can't hit that one. And a deep three from Curry. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Up by 2. And the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got Johnson. He's out there with Gordon Hayward, and it's Monroe in at the point guard position. Davis with a screen on Levine. Edwards finds Holiday. Hayward with a steal. We've got Drew Holiday. Bam Adebayo is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Edwards in a two-guard. Shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Adebayo passes to Edwards. Adebayo a screen on Levine. Back to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Here's the break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out of foot, Grant?
You know, B.A., that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
That free throw good from Levine.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
And so he hits both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Hayward against Durant. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Left side, Davis. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. And here they go. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Well, just great recognition from Hayward. Shows his vertical to finish that pass.
Now here's Holiday. Tight defense on him. Right side, Davis. Davis with a screen on Hayward. Durant for 3. That's his 4th miss in 7 shots. Shooting it well at 59%. Here's Monroe. He's covered by Holiday. Monroe, the pass to Kaman. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. All right, let's check out the best NBA teams from the field this season.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end, They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Levine, plenty of space. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Pass to Holiday. Got a piece of it. Now here's Edwards. He's covered by Levine. Yes, it's good. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
And here is Hayward. Johnson a screen on Adebayo. Hayward for three. Johnson passes to Monroe. Here's the floater.
How about the defense from Holiday? Reading the play and using his defensive instincts to swat it back.
Here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Monroe. He's covered by Holiday. Got it.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Edwards looking for an opening. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Davis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And how about we check the numbers for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
And all of a sudden, his three ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
Both free throws good from Davis.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Monroe. He's covered by Holiday. Johnson a screen on Durant. Hayward for 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, "I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be."
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Davis. Outside Edwards. Holiday against Levine. Clock at 6. Outside Edwards. The 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Durant. Hayward, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards. Hill, he's checked in for Zach LaVine.
Team foul. At the line for your home team, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the free throw, no good.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Booker, pass to Curry. paint. Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Johnson with it. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. That one goes in. Johnson's got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Embiid finds Booker. Shoots over Hill. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
From deep, Johnson hits the three-pointer. Johnson's got 9.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Curry. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Antetokounmpo outside.
The ball goes to the other team. Substitution for your home team. Chris Paul.
Curry against Paul. Curry passes to Embiid. Paul against Curry. 4-3. Bargnani pulls it in.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Here's Paul. No good from the wing. Shooting just 27% in the second quarter. James against Hayward. James passes to Curry. Adebayo with it. Embiid with it. Antetokounmpo covering. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket is good. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
Paul taking his time here. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Hayward, the pass to Paul. Fires from deep.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now with a break in the action, here's a look at some of the best passing big men in the league this season. Fourth, LeBron James.
And you have to credit the high basketball IQ of these bigs. They see the floor so well, and that's whether they're facing up or dishing out of the post.
A feel for the game and terrific court vision. There's not an angle or an open teammate that they won't spot and find right away. The simple little draw and dish play is elevated to an art form by that group.
The visitors with the ball. It's a 10-point game.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Booker for three.
They've really cooled down from range this quarter, and it has them trailing.
Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
Well, this is a space you do not want to allow Gordon Hayward to get. He has been a lights-out free throw shooter his entire career.
Here's Bargnani. 6 points for him. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Bargnani's got 8 points. Now Booker. Pass to Embiid. Here's Curry. It's deflected. And he recovers it. Back to Embiid. Tries again. Bargnani pulls it in. Bargnani's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Curry. Give him 8 points now. Hill with the steal, and they're running. And that's a